Hello, my name is Bree. Welcome back to my Lavender Pages, and I haven't done a weekly plan with me for a while. I tried to do one last week, and for some strange reason, my camera decided not to record. So, we're going to try this again and see if we can get the week planned out. Not that there's a whole lot to plan, but the kit that I'm going to use is one I designed called Crocus. So these are some spring flowers we're starting to see pop up around the neighborhood when we get a chance to go on our walks. They're usually purple, but there's yellow ones and pink ones, and then different shades of purple. So that's what I'm going to be using. I'm going to give you guys kind of a quick update. For those of you that watched the plan with me for the month of April with my daughter, you probably heard her tell the story of March. So I'm going to put my spin on it. We got news on Thursday, April 12th, that my daughter's school district was going to be closed for 2 weeks. So I picked her up early on the 12th of March, and we started digital learning on the 13th of March. And then on the 18th of March, Utah, Salt Lake area experienced a 5.7 magnitude earthquake. And we had aftershocks every day until the 29th. It was nuts. It was absolutely, there's, like I wrote right here, there are no words. Absolutely no words. We got news the 27th that digital learning is going to continue through the entire month of April. And the kids are not going to go back to school learning until May 4th, which is the first Monday in May, as far as we know. That may change, but as far as we know, that's what's happening. Right now is spring break, so my daughter doesn't have any classroom work, and we'll get back into it on the 6th. So yeah, nuts. Absolutely nuts. Just to review, here is how my March trackers have turned out for the month. My gratitude and my habit tracker. And then weather tracker and sleep. Look, 7 a.m. wake up, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. wake up. You can totally tell when the kids were out of school. So we sleep in now. And then my self-care tracker. So I've gotten back into working out quite a bit. So I'm grateful for that. And then working out's been a challenge since my car accident last year. But here is April starting. And weather and sleep. And then self-care and mood. This picture is really cute. I found on Google Images. It's a little lady mouse. Their house is in a tree, and she's shaking out a rug, and he's down here reading the newspaper, and I'm like, oh, they're self-isolating. This is perfect for April. So that's the picture I chose. Here is my current week. I put these washi flakes, black and white washi flakes in, and I love how it looks. I was putting kind of the word of the day down a little bit, and it just got so busy that I stopped doing that and just use it to track appointments and things that are going on. Here we go, we made it. And then this is, let's see, this week was the week that everything kind of went crazy. This is the day of the earthquake. And then I kind of put some words here and didn't like how it looked, so I thought I'd try this. And I like this. So I'm going to do it again for the coming week. So let's start. This is the week of April 6th through April 12th. I'm just going to start with the days of the week along the top. I keep saying the word I need to stop doing that. So people keep saying there's not a whole lot to plan, which in part is true, but we have a routine that we like to keep, and I'm trying to do that for my kids. My kids tend to do better when they have a routine every day. And the schoolwork my daughter is doing is through Google Classroom, and her teacher is amazing. They're trying to get at least 4 hours a day in. Oh, I need to change my silhouette blade out. This did not cut so great. So there's that word again. So we're trying to get at least 4 hours of work in a day for her. It's spring break right now, so she's not doing anything right now, but that's the ultimate goal, which means I have to find a way to occupy my 4-year-old boy for 4 hours. And I just got word from his preschool teacher that they have packets for them to do. So he hasn't had school since March. Like, I didn't take him to school on the 12th. So the March 10th was his last day, and he hasn't had school since. And he's kind of going a little bit nuts, not having stuff to do, where his sister has stuff to do. So I'm grateful that they let us know they have those packets, and I printed them off. So starting next week, when she does her schoolwork, I will be doing stuff with him too. I work from home to start with. This is not working from home is not new for me. The airline company that I work with, every phone agent, which is what I do, I'm a supervisor, but every phone agent works from home. So this is kind of normal for me, working from home. So it hasn't really changed much of my routines, except now during the day when I'd be able to, do the chores and the housework and kind of keep my own schedule. I have to make sure my daughter is doing her schoolwork. It is pretty much the only difference right now. Okay, so there's our bones. I am going to do my color. You know what? Let's do the date dots first. So we have the 6th. I really am enjoying date dots that are not white. I keep thinking, well, maybe I should do clear ones, but if I do, you won't be able to see them because I put them on top of the pictures. So I am enjoying putting them over a photo. It's really fun, and this photo goes from yellow to pink to blue and purple. So it definitely has been fun because the date dots are all different colors, which is great. Okay, so there we go. There's the dates. Okay, I'm going to color block. This part I'm going to speed up, but like I say in all my videos, my colors don't change. The base color is the same, so these are my kids' colors. Any shade of purple, any shade of orange is my daughter and my son. Green is family stuff, pink is church, blue is work, and yellow is any appointments that my husband has that will affect my schedule. So those are my colors. They stay the same all the time. I may change the color, but the base color stays the same. So I'm going to go ahead and put colors in. I am going to block the times that we're going to do our homeschooling. I've kind of put together, oh, my little notebook's missing. Oh, it's over here. I've put together my ideal day for until April 25th. April 25th is the last day I keep my work schedule where I start work at 4. After that date, my work schedule changes and I start working at 2:30 in the afternoon and I'm done at 8:30. So I'm going to take this one and set it aside. But this is kind of the ideal day I've come up with, to where I can still get the 4 hours of school in. I can still do my work. I can work out, and then while my daughter's doing school, in between getting her set up for different things, I do my daily chores and help my son. So and then right about here is when I dinner prep. I have no idea how I'm going to do that with this, because school will end right at about 2:30 and I start work at 2:30. So if you have any suggestions for meal ideas guys, I'm so sorry. We have so many allergies in this house. So they pretty much have to be paleo meal ideas that somehow I can throw together for my husband so that he doesn't have to worry about dinner. Put them in the comments below. I would love to know what your favorite meals are. We are a grain-free household because I have celiac. My husband and daughter are both gluten intolerant and dairy intolerant, so it just makes food in general quite a challenge. So anyway, I'm going to color block based on this type of day, and I'm going to speed this up because it takes me a little bit, but this is kind of the overview that we're going to go with. Okay, I did purple instead of pink there, my bad. Before I put my boxes down, I want to get my black and white sticker flakes out. They're mixed in with the gold ones. Holy cow, there's a lot of them. So let's see what we can find that kind of matches the crocuses. Might want to go a little smaller. Last week I didn't have a whole, well, this current week, because it's spring break, I don't have a whole lot going on. I think I need to take the gold ones and put them in a different folder. I like to use the gold ones in fall. But I don't really see anything that quite looks like crocuses. Oh, they're like flying everywhere. Okay, let's put them back in here so that I don't lose them. I had one fall down on the floor. There we go. Then I'll have to put the gold ones. Don't think I have. Yeah, I'll have to put the gold ones in another folder that I have. Okay, let's see. We can put this one down here. Kind of put this one right there. I like that. Put the berries hanging down. You know what? Let's take... Should have done this before I laid it completely down. There we go. Okay, so there's that, and then we'll just, because my stickers are repositionable, if I'm very careful, I can pull them up a little bit. Did I use leaves? Up there. Okay, let's see. Oh, I guess I didn't need to really pull it up at all. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we've got this. Let's get the boxes down. We're going to use these bigger ones for school. That is crooked. Darn it. There we go. And these are kind of like a pinky purple color. I guess this is my kind of purple. Rich, dark, deep purple is my kind of purple. Fun bright yellow. And then let's do this blue one right here. Just go like that. And then we'll we have our church worship is done through Zoom right now. And maybe we just kind of have a little sermon for an hour, and then everybody else, we just all kind of do our own study at home. Let's see. Which it's been nice to hear the voices of other people join in the conversation on Zoom. Kind of check in on the neighbors type of a thing. That's crooked. Okay, work schedule. Let's use this big one for Thursday, and we'll use this little one. I like the picture ones the best. This right here. That leaves me these three, which works great. So I can put one here. Oh man. I'm struggling, guys. It's so crooked. There we go. This one goes right up here. Okay, got a little bit on my finger. Alright, let's get this out. We're gonna do a sticker at the top for this week is going to be a recycle week. And then we have payday on Friday. And there we go. I think that's the gist of it. This is the script sheet that I used last week. It has so much on here that I can still use it for this week. Down along the bottom, I put the room to clean and the laundry to do. And in fact, I washed whites and brights yesterday. And today I'm also doing rags. this is kind of how I plan out. And then I do put the weather for the whole week, but I don't put it in until the weekend. Because here in Utah, our weather is so flaky. It changes all the time. And it's, especially in March, like yesterday it was like 56 degrees, but it snowed last night. Yeah. Weird. It snowed. The whole day, it was 56 degrees all day, and then it snowed last night. Go figure. Welcome to weather in Utah. Okay, and we're gonna put some school stickers down. This will kind of help keep the daily routine going so that my kids don't go too crazy. Usually on Wednesdays there's less schoolwork, so we'll still put early day for Wednesday. And school here. And then my work, I do work for the airline industry, and right now flights are not really flying. They are still flying, but there aren't as many flights to choose from as there normally is. Because, oh, these ones didn't even cut. Okay. Because airlines are choosing to reduce the loads rather than cancel them altogether. So planes are still flying, but a lot of flights are being canceled and a lot of people are not choosing to fly. So the phone lines for airlines are overloaded, and it is so busy on the phones because people are calling for help or to cancel or for advice and to just answer questions. So my job on the phones is so busy right now. It's crazy that, I don't know. Sometimes I wish it would slow down, but then at the same time I'm grateful that it is so busy because I have work to do. Okay, and then let's get the lesson sticker out because my daughter's piano teacher is doing lessons for her through Zoom, and we just stick the laptop up on the piano and they do their lesson, and it's really great. Okay, there we go. I think I want to put a quote right here. So let me get my pencil board so that I have some space, and I'm going to speed this part up so that I can not bore you to death. Oh, recycle. Gotta put recycle sticker right here. And then bear with me, I'm going to dig up a quote and letter it right here. Okay, there we go. So this is my quote book. It's all it has in it are mostly just quotes that I've collected. I still have a long way to go, but I had an insert when I was doing traveler's notebooks, and I didn't want to redo the whole thing into this book, so I just kind of cut the cover off and taped it all together, and it looks terrible, but for me it's what I need. So this is my quote book. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably have seen it every once in a while, but these are Christmas quotes and winter quotes and just things that I've enjoyed collecting. So that's where this quote comes from. The sun and moon don't compete. They shine in their own perfect time. And there we go. I think this is it for next week. So thank you so much for joining me. If you like my videos and want to see more, please don't forget to subscribe. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You can find me on Instagram at mylavenderpages, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.